Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. Welcome to the channel where we talk a lot about me, money, online, as a group person, as an artist. In today's video, we're going to take a look at this latest Zazzle update about the Zazzle Designer Tool update. So it's a very important update. So we're going to take a look at this. What is update? I'm going to show you exactly how to use it, what it all the details is. Let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more such videos. We have a lot of the Zazzle products, guys. If you're interested in selling on the Zazzle and you really want to make money, I'm going to share my experience in these products, and I have a lot of the free videos as well. You can check the entire Zazzle playlist if you're interested in selling on the Zazzle and making money. You can check the playlist on this channel related to Zazzle. Otherwise, I also have the paid products. I have my Zazzle course. I also have a Zazzle ebook, Zazzle audiobook, Zazzle workbook planner that will going to help you sell on the Zazzles. Whatever you like to find, whatever you're interested in getting, the links are in description. You can very well check it out. It's gonna help you sell well on the Zazzle based on my own experience of becoming a Zazzle pro seller and continuously making money every single month. Okay, I've been actually on the Zazzle from almost 3 years now. Yeah, 3+ years I can say. And I've continuously making money every single month from my Zazzle shop. So I'm sharing my secrets, my tips, how to do it, everything in these products. The links are in description. You can check it out. Exactly, the beginner kit is like Zazzle tutorial. Zazzle course is a beginner tutorial kit for someone who want to get started with the Zazzle and want to know more about the Zazzle step-by-step tutorials. You can check it out. That's the first product. The second product is Zazzle audiobook. It's actually, I think, 1 hour content that's going to help you, where I'm doing deep dive and sharing my tips and strategies. That's an audiobook you can listen to and you can use it wherever you like to for your Zazzle shop. The Zazzle Workbook Planner helps you with planning for your shop for every single month, in fact, every single holiday, and continuously making more money. That actually helped me as well. And the Zazzle short ebook, it's like a short ebook that's going to help you because I'm sharing more tips, insights, and written content in there. So every product is catering to the specific need of the people. If you like the course, join the course. If you like to hear audiobook, then the audiobook is there. If you like to read, then the ebook is there, and the planner is just for planning and also for maintaining your shop. The links are in description. You can check out for these products. Anyways, let's dive onto my laptop. We're going to take a look at this new latest update for the Zazzle Designer tool. Let's do it. You can see here we have made some updates to the design tool interface on the desktop and mobile Zazzle website. We hope these small but mighty changes will help you. So the first update is that default user interface UI update bleed mask. So the default appearance of the design tool has been updated to having the bleed mask. We want you to provide creators and customers with a UI that clearly shows the design area and is easier to use. But if you prefer to work with the original version, you can toggle this off by clicking on the settings and show bleed mask. So this is the first update that is like a bleed mask to see actually which kind of the areas are there for you to work in. Like you can see that in the first one this is like this, in the second one you got the bleed mask. Like I'm gonna show you guys what I really mean, and you can always turn it off if you don't like it. The second update is the white design canvas background, because if you notice when you're designing something and oftentimes you have like the square checkerboard kind of like the background when you're designing on the Zazzle, and it actually very hard when you want to see how your design is looking like, because at the background is a checkerboard, because especially if you're using SVG or PNG files, it gets a little bit harder. You want a transparent background, or you want a white background to see that. For that you got a white background. You can add that white background, and this white background doesn't gonna actually affect your products. This white background is only for working in the Zazzle design tool. It's not there for in the product. If you want to add in the product, you can obviously add it, but it's only meant for working in the design tool. That's the second update. The third update is about the dark mode settings. They also have the dark mode, so we're gonna figure it out. So let's go to the Zazzle designer tool and check these 3 updates we have about the Zazzle designer tool, because it's really interesting and amazing updates. So guys, the first update is the bleeding mask. Okay, so in the settings sections in the Zazzle designer tool, now this is a photo tile. I pick up the random product for the sake of the example. You see this option, show bleed mask. You can turn it off or you can turn it on. If you're using that option of masking, you can use that tool option. Okay, The another option we have is the hide zoom tool option is also there, but that's not the update I'm just talking. Another update is the dark mode. You can set the design to the dark mode and your canvas is turned into the dark, and now you can work on the canvas. You can write anything, like you can write any text, especially if you want to write something, for example the end. I'm just writing this, okay, for the sake of example. Now this is black, and if I want to keep it white, so it's white. Like you can work in the dark mode. For example, sometimes when you're working at the night, you don't like the light mode, you want the dark mode, so you can work on the dark mode. It's only for the Zazzle design tool, okay, for working on the tool, not for the product. In the product you can see it's white, right? So it's not changing anything, it's just for the sake of working in the designer tool, right? So I'm gonna turn the dark mode off. You got the white tool back. The another update we have is about the grid lines, or not the grid lines, the checker box. You can see the checker box. If you don't like the checker box and you want to remove it, you can just click over to that show transparency, and you gotta have this transparent. Now you can clearly work on your design, because if you're working with the PNG file, sometimes it gets really confusing to work on the checkerboard kind of pattern or checkerboard kind of canvas. So for that you can switch on or off the transparency, and you can always use this option. This is amazing. So that was the another update. And like basically the three updates: the transparency, having a white background. You can have white background for just for the sake of working on your design in the Zazzle designer tool. It will not gonna be applied on your end product, okay? And then you can also have the dark mode just for the sake of working on the Zazzle designer tool. It's not gonna be applied on the end product. It's just for working the Zazzle designer tool. So these two updates are just for the working the Zazzle designer tool. And also the third update is the show bleed mask. It's also meant only for working the Zazzle designer tool. It's not meant for the final products, okay? These three updates are only making it more easy and more comfortable to work in the Zazzle designer tool, because that's important. When we are working and something happens and it's like we are not able to see our own design, how it's looking on the product in the Zazzle designer tool, it gets really hard to work on the design, right? And if you want to sell in the Zazzle, you gotta get through the Zazzle designer tool. So that's why they are making updates, and they are updating their tool so that people can use the Zazzle designer tool pretty well. That's a great lid. You can also lock aspect ratio. Like you gotta have a lot of the options over here that you can literally use. So these are the updates that we have today related to the Zazzle. Hopefully you find this video useful. Do let me know what you think in the comment section below. Are you selling on the Zazzle? If you have any questions, any queries, I would really love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in this video. I'll see you the next time. Bye guys.